Okay, let's see. Let's just test it out real quick because I don't know. I don't know what's with the matrix with this. Okay. Nope, that makes no sense. Boom. So normally I do this 5-10 minutes or longer. So the thing is, the speed with this is literally a 3. Once you get comfortable with it, you can walk. I could hyperextend it. It's the same thing as doing leg extension. You're gonna be feeling it more on your quads. But I normally, if I step fast, backward, it's almost as if I'm running. If I ever get tired, I just walk slow. So I do that as my warm-up before legs. It burns, it cooks. Incline treadmill, walking backward. Help me strengthen my tendons and ligaments, calves. Yeah, that's normally what I wear to work out because no, see, it is. It's just that it's more breathable for me and flexibility. The other ones prevent me from moving the way I need to. That's why I use that instead. Now you do this. If you could do this for 5 minutes straight at a 3 speed, 1 month, your legs gonna look insane. Your quads. It's just, again, like I said, it's the same thing as doing leg extensions. It should hurt, bruh. Man, it really does. You get better in due time. Yo, normally run these doing 4 sets of 10. I try to keep all my workout, well, not try, I keep all my workout with a 4 sets of 10, 4, 12, 4, 8. Again, because I'm working to build the muscle. I'm not just throwing up weight, focusing and sculpting the body. So after the first 2 sets, that's when you start feeling that muscle exhaustion, the fatigue start kicking in. That's when you really start cooking the muscles. So with this, I do 10. Depending on how hard the exercise is, I normally do at least 1 minute and 30-second rest. The most is 2. That way when I do go in to do the workout, I make sure I give it 100%. I'm not resting for too long of a time and too short of a time. It's a small version of me after back surgery. I used to be, what, 190? Lean? I'm 176. I just, like I said before, I maintain a proper diet, knowing that I won't be able to exercise anymore. I watch how I eat. That way I maintain. I know I was gonna lose mass, but I don't need to add unnecessary body fat. So, yeah. Yeah. At one point, I was blending my chicken. I blended and drank it. Yeah, I put a cinnamon, a little bit of protein in it. It's like a regular protein shake. That way I get all the protein that I need. It's still very little carbs. Come on. But see, walking in the treadmill backward gives me all the mobility that I need and all the flexibility that I need to be able to do this. No, I'm really big on stability. I like my body to be very proportionate. I don't want to be too big up top and too little at the bottom. So I really, really work on that. Now the lung endurance. This used to be so difficult because I didn't know how to breathe. Now I only belly breathe. Deep into the nose, out the mouth, bringing in warm oxygenated air into the lungs. I don't get lightheaded, easy to recover. And that's one of the things also that allowed me to have a proper posture. You know, a lot of people, when they work out, and it's not that they don't have muscle, they don't have any build, but they're looking bent like this. So I learned to understand a lot better when it comes to balancing, keeping a proper physique posture. I keep my chin up, right? By keeping my chin up, it keeps my body open. My chest is open, now it's easier to breathe. So every workout that I do, from squats to lunges, chest, arms, I keep my body open. So now I just stand like this. I don't have to flex to look a certain type of way. My jumps are getting lower and lower. Ah! 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 I'm about to do my lunges. I brought my my curling bar with I think what is it, 25 pounds? Because you know we don't have a barbell over here. But it's just gonna be like standing lunges at one position. I'm gonna show you that way you can see. Ah! 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 Since we don't have a place like barbell plates so I can stack up, I'm gonna try it out with like a 35 just to get the front leg elevated, if that makes sense. I'll show you to the side without the weight, without the barbell itself, right? Go with the right first. So it's the same thing when doing a regular lunge with your right foot elevated, right? But I'm gonna be dropping like so, right? But I would like a little bit more mobility if it was wider. My stance will be a bit more balanced. So I'm gonna see if I could use the bench and put it at a decline to see if it helps. Stretch, deep drop, up. All right, let's try it out with the barbell and see how it looks. Water, I need water. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Ooh, come on, get some work done. So, I mean, it's not as wide as a regular barbell, but we can make do with it. I didn't bring my wedges. If you remember from my last recent videos, I have the wedges. It's somewhat elevated. It helps out a lot. But I wanted to get a higher elevation. That way I could get a deeper drop. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have balance with the 35. Try it out and see. Onward, onward. Take a knee. Grab. Just basically dropping. 1, 2. This take away all the strain on my back. You know when you do goblet squats or regular lunges, I don't feel any side of my body being pushed harder, either the left or the right, because it's balanced below. Oh, it cooks. But yeah, so that's the reason why I use these pants, because the mobility aspect of it. One dude that I was a fan of, still is, the knees over toes guy, because he helps me out with my flexibility. So see, now I can do all of this with ease. So he was a great help. Definitely appreciate him. So same thing with this, right? So I'll do like a 4 sets, 410, 412, because it's really light. It's only 25. I'll do 412, like push myself. Because after 10, it's like, all right. But once you have a nice level wedge where your feet is elevated, you're comfortable, you can really push. Come on, buddy. Heard? Yep. Well, that's why I come here when nobody's here. I do have a membership to Crunch, but it's just, like I said, the shorts really help when it's too cold, but it doesn't expand because of my flexibility. It's like, it restricts me. The verbiage is hilarious. Come on. All right, let's go. Onward, onward, onward. It's crazy that this fire alarm's going off like that. Come on. You know, it's difficult because balancing it off the barbell, because I have to focus and keeping a balance. If I had the plate, it's so smooth. Ah. Let me see, I'm gonna grab the bench. See how it helps. All right, buddy, come on. So, after this, I'm gonna show you how I work out my pretty much, like, how you get the line. So front and back, I have my ankle weights. I'm gonna show you how I pretty much work my adductors and adductors to really cut in. V front and V back. So this is so much easier, even though it's not a wedge, but it's wide, it's flat. I don't have to worry about the weight falling. So having a flat surface with the foot elevated helps out a lot. So everything I do, like for the right foot being elevated, I rotate. Doing the same thing. See that? Drop. Yeah, it's so much. See, I could run with it because I have so much balance, but I take my time cooking it. See, I could really bake them thighs, work on the glutes and the quads where everything hurts. Because I have a flat surface, I have so much balance, so much comfort, it feels like heaven. Where the dumbbell help, but I feel I'm about to fall. So that itself is literally two different workouts. I use I use the bench. I'll show you when I do that. because it allowed me to elevate my heel when I dip low. It's the same thing as doing the goblet squat if you don't have a wedge. If you have a bench, see that? The hardest part about doing this is the fact that I already worked out at crunch already. I already did my leg workout. And I come over here to do this. So let me see. I love what I do, so it's no biggie. Being a trader, it gives me so much freedom. I don't have to stress out with the money or the clocking in, as long as I'm disciplined with myself. And when it comes to trading, I have a perfect timing when I take my trades. 195. So either one of those times, my setup is going to be available to me. Let's see. All right, let's go forward. I think that's just hilarious. That this just fire thing is going. It's just hilarious. Front leg. Take a knee. Boom. Look at that. I can even grab it outside too. It's a curling bar, so it's just a wide stance. I need this to come out. There we go. But of course, it's so much easier when you have a level flat base. This still wobble a little bit. It wasn't designed for that. Come on. Take a knee. Boom. Front. See how it looks. We up. One. All right, come on. Flexibility is king. Took me a minute, but I got it. All right. Let me show you. It is. Let me show you when I do the sides. I gotta strap in these my ankle weights in. It's pretty much lateral leg raises, really. Front and back. I just do it a bit different. Where's this thing at? Let's see. So lateral legs. So let's see. So the front ones, right? When I do the side, I hold to the side just like so, right? And I extend. 1, 2, 3. So when I come here, I hang on to this like my buddy. Hold. So I go up fast, come back as slow as I can. So normally I do 15 side. So it allowed me to cook all in and out. So same concept. I go forward. Yeah, I do front, end, and back. So to target my back, so I stand the same way, right? So the same way when I had it like this, I'll put the right leg behind like so, right? I try to keep, like I said, I try my very best to keep my posture as straight as possible. That way I'm not bending, and I just back. When you do this, right, you could put your finger right here. You will feel like it's squeezing it. Because what you're doing, you're cutting all this up to get this in. See? Same concept, see? Angle. Again, I try my very best to keep a posture. That's why I have this here along with the dumbbell, just to hold me tight. That way I could have balance and just kick back. So whatever I do for that side, I do for the same side. So when I'm standing straight, 15, right? And I just transition. 15, and I just transition, put the foot behind like so. Kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. That hurts. So once I'm done with 15, 15, that will be 1. Walk around. That's my time to rest. My little cheat sheet. Same concept. Personally, it really doesn't matter really which side as far as going forward first or side. I just like to do whichever one is the most difficult. Whole side. Behind. So that's the left. Boy, it hurts. Jesus. Sometimes I ask myself, hey, why are you doing this, bro? Because they hurt so much sometimes. I have to remind myself, it hurts because it's worth doing. So vice versa. So from the back, right, I just keep it right behind, right? And I'm just going side, right? High fast, slow down. If you pay attention, you will see how this is bending when it goes up. So like I said, if you put your finger here, you will see how it's eating it. Well, I mean, it depends how big you are. You will feel it. It's like juicing out the fat. Really help you get that love handle all around. So indentation V back to V front. I try my very best to stand as straight as I can, but after a while it just hurt. I find myself leaning. God, it hurts. Front, angles. Boy, it's gonna hurt tomorrow. It's crazy. Onward, onward. One. You gonna feel all of this. Boy, that's what I do in a way when I want to do the lunges. I want to make sure I hit the whole side all around, that I don't neglect anything. Lateral lunges, back, front, put the leg behind the knee, kick back. Fast, slow. Fast, slow. And then bring it right in front. And then boom. Forward. It hurts. I won't need this. So, onward. All right, put this camera so I can show you. All right, since I don't have the lane or the machine that allow me to lay down and do leg curls, I guess, right, or kickback. What I do is I use the leg extension, right? I step in, right? I try to lean as forward as I can. I just need to be lower. Like so. Just like every other workout that I do, I go up fast and I focus on coming down as slow as I can. Again, I'm working out, not just lifting weight. And once it gets very difficult, I just lean. Everything I do, 4 sets of 12, 4 sets of 10, 4 sets of 8. Helps out a lot. Really helped me get the workout done. And same thing with the hip thrusters when you get inside of it. Let me see. All right, let me see. Let me throw that in there real quick, even though the weight is light. Onward, 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 onward. So this really allowed me to go low and come right all the way up. But again, to reach a zone, I need to drop this lower. So that way I have a deeper pull. Of course, it's too light. When it's light, it becomes a bit difficult to do. You start flinging it. Get up here. Drop. And I can hang on and thrust. I just make everything work for me. So my ab workout, with my ab machine, since it allows you to squeeze forward, right? I put it reverse. That way I lean back with it. I don't know if that makes sense. Boy, Pete, you tired? Yes, indeed. All right. All right, we're gonna use this ab dolly. Let's get it. We're gonna go sides, front. Well, the hardest ones is I call it the half moon, almost like a croissant. When you hold it, you kind of go out and come back and stop. But I go with range first. Come on, buddy. Hang on for me. Side. Now, like I mentioned before, everything I do is what I do to work out. I don't do anything crazy to look extreme, just to to look cool. Go left. After this, I'll rotate. You see how it looks. It's locked. They locked it. It's locked at 8 p.m. since the pool is closed. Yeah, so at 8 the pool's closed, so you won't be able to get in there. Just to get into the pool? Yes. But yeah, for the most part, everything's open. Just like the gym, you know, it opens to like 1, but they never really lock it though. There we go. Come on. In the beginning, it gets hard because you just got to do this little by little. And then in due time, you get more mobility. Come on, onward, onward, onward. There you go. Woo, it hurts. Okay, just laugh at it. Boy, it hurts. Come on. Onward, 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 onward. Come on. Boy. Come on. I always try to keep my posture as straight as possible with every. I'm about to fall. I always keep my posture as straight as possible with every workout that I do because I want to stand tall. I want to be straight and balanced. I could try to do it, but that's not how I am. It looks so weird. That's not normal, so I naturally stand. So vice versa, right? We went left, right? We went left. So everything, like I said, the same thing. Every workout that we do is a 4 sets of 12, 4 sets of 10. So right, left, that's 1. Right, left, that's 2. Same thing. Now this, it gets a little bit tricky because we're going forward. Hey, your quads, oh God, because you literally have to use the left leg to pull it back. So you go all the way forward. Normally I have a weight in front of me to help out with my mobility as far as range, because before I was right here, right? And then this is the farthest I could go. But I keep that weight there for safety. Right? Let me do the left before I turn around. So, right, left. So we're just gonna go forward. Oh yeah, you might notice that I have more flexibility, you might notice that I have more flexibility on one side. That's because again, I had a herniated disc and left knee surgery, so this whole left side was numb. So I was a semi-vegetable for like 4 years, so I couldn't feel it. You could kick it and everything. So I was I was just in bed. That's why I said earlier to maintain a better physique, right? Knowing that I won't be able to exercise, walk, or jump, all I had to do was just change my diet. More water, clean and lean protein. To me personally, the chicken helped out a lot. Due to the fact that I was unable to sit and eat, I blended. Again, 2 inches old. Even my mother looked at me like, what? But I blended and I drank it. You know what I mean? It was a lot easier for my body to absorb, and I get full and I don't feel too, I don't get bloated, if that makes sense. And it just get the job done. And of course, I had less bowel movement. Oh shoot, let me call you back, buddy. It's one of my students. Do I have Zoom calls today? I normally teach Mondays, Sundays, because market opening is Sunday around 9. I'm gonna call him back. That's not like me to not pick up phone calls. But forward and then back. Forward. It may seem like I'm not going anywhere, but this is crazy mobility and flexibility. And also, if you notice, I can go so much farther with this because of the one side. So naturally, for some reason, my left leg is stronger and thicker because I put a lot of emphasis on working out the left leg because it was the left side that was bad. Yes, I'm right-handed. Well, Yeah. Sorry. Mobility is key. Flexibility is key. All right. Same thing, just going forward. Onward. Come on, come on. Onward, onward, onward. All right, so with this, all I'm doing is, right, it's like I said, croissant, like a half moon, right? See, I just go out. See that? Onward, buddy. Onward, onward, onward. Keep going. Muscle exhaustion is starting to kick in because I'm not resting. Onward, buddy, onward. There we go. I'm gonna hang on for dear life. It hurts. Yo, this thing hurts. Come on. Onward, 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 onward. You see how my back turned? So I had to do all of these to recover my back. I could squat, I could jump like crazy. Honestly, there's not a thing I can't do now. I mean, every now and then, I get reminded that I had a back problem. I remember where I could only sit for like 5 minutes. just 5, that's it. So I was unable to actually sit down and eat. Right, I had a 5-minute sitting time, and then I had about maybe 9 to 10 minute sitting time, and I had to go lay down. Like the car, oh my God. But like 3-minute max. Now, sometimes, you know, when you're so used to a pain, sometimes I sit down and I'm like, but nothing, because I'm expecting that pain. But these are the workouts that I did to help strengthen my lower back, all that mobility and flexibility while I was building the muscle around the spine to hold it together for the most part. Especially having a pinched nerve. Mobility is key, just loosen it up, relax the muscles. Well, not a doctor, but that's what I did. Cheese and crackers. All right, so, you know, notice how, just like I went forward, right? So I went side to side, I went forward, so vice versa. It's the same thing when, you know, when you do a reverse lunge, right? It just push it back, see? Like I said, I'm really big on posture, stand up, keep chest open, diaphragm open, so it allow me to breathe so much easier, deep breath in and out. That way I'm not suffocating myself. And I have so much range of motion. You know, from not being able to walk for 4 years or jump to this. It's crazy sometimes when I think about it. Right, you don't understand, bro. I couldn't use the bathroom. I couldn't make it to the bathroom on time. I remember when people would knock on my door to come check up on me. Like, let's say somebody comes in, they forgot to leave the door unlocked because, you know, I can't make it. So like this whole time, like months, year in, my door was always unlocked. And they will lock it by accident. It will take me a whole hour to crawl to make it to the door to unlock it. To now, I could run a mile within 6 minutes without feeling tired. Crazy. Now, you would never think I had back surgery, innit? It's crazy. You know, throughout the whole time, I just trade to pay my bills. Oh, that Forex? Yeah. You know, one of my homeboy, Willie, when I was working at the Publix warehouse, that's where I got hurt. You know, he's the one that put me on. He told me about Arch. I signed up that same day. So, I am forever grateful to the both of them. God first, of course. But you see that? Just nothing but mobility. Now, I'm not gonna do so the other back workout that I do, legs. So imagine the bench just laying down, right? With the barbell. You normally use the Smith machine. You will lay down like so, and then you will be picking it up like this. Make sense? With your legs, you'll be kicking back. Body's exhausted. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. So I mastered this for the most part, as far as abs, from knees to just standing, you know. To get my lower back strong. It took me a while to get that though. But it cooks. It hurts. I did abs already. It cooks your lower abs. So I use the Abdali. If you have a ab roller, do the same thing. Started from knees to being able to stand. right? I'm gonna show you what I use for my abs now. Meet my little pride and joy. Single arms, ab rollers. Yo, but little warning for anybody that purchased these. Please make sure you have a wall in front of you when you go forward, because you could pop something. Come on. Gotta call them back, so let me hurry up and knock this out. So yeah, for my abs, so I use the ab dolly. It depends, but these right here, instead of using a regular ab roller, I normally start with my knees first just to get the gist of it, this feel. See? And I can go from out. All that. I mean, stomach lining, lower abs, and your, like, especially for my legs are getting heavy. Especially for your lower back with that core imbalance. It just cooks everything. I need to go eat steak and vegetables. Get all the protein that I need and the fiber, and I'll be good. I am